Up top and just that, it's DUTCHdinero here representing for DUTCHdinero Top Slide TV. Please remember to share, like, subscribe. Hit me up in the comment box, my fam. Let me know what you think about the story, or you feel about the story. What you think could have happened, what you think should have happened. Just your views on the whole situation of the story, you know what I mean? And your experiences, if you would like to, you know what I mean? Yeah, so we here now with a Rudolph Bailey and James Chen. You know what I mean? But fam, as you see in the pic, some lovely pictures of what is called lionfish. You know what I mean? Remember, lionfish now come into play into Jamaica because a lot of lionfishes are in the Jamaican water, right? And lionfish come to realization to Jamaicans and a whole. I think it's maybe about within the last decade. You know what I mean? Sometime there. Because before that, I never really know anything about the lionfish, right? But from what I heard, it is a poisonous fish, right? A very highly poisonous fish. And if it have some sprang, and if they juke you some sprang like fin, and if they juke you, it could be deadly. You know what I mean? So that's what I heard about the lionfish. But what happened now? So much lionfish in the water that the government consider eating them, right? And some expertise come up and said that lionfish can be eaten. You know what I mean? And teach people how to clean them in order to not get poisoned by them. You know what I mean? And that's what happened, and people started eating them. You know what I mean? I've never tasted it before. I hope to someday do, because it's fish. You know what I mean? So fish always have something about it. You know what I mean? Yes, my fam. So we are gonna go down in a spot now where we hear from Rudolph Bailey and James Chen what's really happening with the lionfish and how they go about catching them and eating them and preparing them for meal, right? So let me give you some more info on that right now. Fun-seeking pair put lionfish to the spear. The skill and precision with which James Chen handled the highly toxic lionfish betrays the fact that he is no novice when it comes to dealing with the invasive creature. James and his wife Deborah have made a habit of catching the aquatic creature. I have been fishing lionfish for about 10 years now. Ever since they started to come to Jamaica, we use a pole spear as opposed to a spear gun, and what that does is allow you to spear them very quickly. The pole has less power than the gun, but it is very easy to get them off and into the tube that we use to store the fish until we get to shore, James told the team. The lionfish is a voracious predator believed to have entered Caribbean waters from a protected environment in the United States following a natural disaster in 1992. Many Jamaicans have been eating lionfish as one way of helping the overall fish population, with a small tube showcasing their catch. James and Deborah were among a few other friends who has just alighted from the waters of the Bowden Harbor in St. Thomas. When the team visited last Saturday, admitting to being fearless in his pursuit of the venomous marine fish. James said that spearfishing the feather-finned species is quite simple once careful. They don't move very fast because they have no natural predators as other fish. Know to stay away from them so you can go right up to them. They go far from our spears to the tube, so it's not like we have to handle them under the water. And we learned how to deal with it in terms of cutting off the spines. He said, sharing that he has never been hurt by a lionfish. However, a fisherman in the area, Rudolph Bailey, who was busy cutting the day's catch, has not been so lucky, as it sticks you is pure pain immediately. I know that busy is good for poisoning, so when I got home, I made some strong busy tea and drink, and the other day I was good. They are very dangerous, so you have to know how to handle them. You hold them with the pliers and use the scissors to cut off all the bones on the outside, preventing it from sticking you, he said. Deborah, meanwhile, captures the fishing moments underwater and assists her husband in preparing the catch, which she described as pretty tasty. For the past 30 years, James and Deborah have been visiting various places across the island on weekends to fish, depending on the weather. It's not good for them lionfish to be on our reefs, but they are pretty tasty, so the guys catch and we have them for dinner when we get home. She said, you will also see restaurants serving them now, which is good because it means fishermen will make money on it, and it will help to get rid of some of them off the reef, though they breed quite prolifically, so there will always be more. We saw some lobster too, but it is closed lobster season now, so we didn't trouble them. Up top and just that, it's DUTCHdinero here representing for DUTCHdinero Top Slide TV. Please remember, share, like, subscribe. Hit me up in the comment box, my fam. Make me know what you think about that one here. Make me know what you think about lion fishing in Jamaica. Not just fishing, my fam. Lion fishing. You know what I mean? Because you go out and you catch lion fish. You know, so when you catch lion fish, you have to be extra protected. You know what I mean? Because as you see, James Chen here, right, have on him gloves, him thick leather gloves, right, and him have on him thick bodysuit, right. Where him say, go underwater if you catch them fish, right. You just creep up to them, and when you creep up to them, and them come close to you and sickle, right? You have a pole now like a spear, and you use it and you jam them, and you take them up, and you angle them now carefully, and you put them one side in a tube, in a something safe. You know what I mean? Because you know fish love flip and flap, and you know fish very strong when it come to flipping. You know what I mean? You hold one of them in your hand, and no matter how tight you try to hold them, they will flip out. You know what I mean? So what you do now, you hold it by the face, you put it down in the protected area you're keeping it, right? And then now you use a pliers now to kill it and to clean it. You know what I mean? So when you juke it with the spear now and you put it down, you know, so when you reach back ashore or while you're on your boat, you can clean him up. You know what I mean? So that's lion fishing right there. That's just a quick summary of what lion fishing is. You know what I mean? So what you think about lion fishing, my family? You know what I mean? You'd go out there, go try catch lion fish as a fisherman. You know what I mean? Because if you're not fisher folk, you know, it don't make no sense. You go out there, go say you want to catch lion fish because it's so poisonous and deadly that you have to have experience in fishing to really angle lion fishing. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So hit me up in the comment box, my fam. Let me know what you think about the whole lion fishing. Let me know what you think about where James Chen wife Deborah have to say about the taste and in niceness of lion fishing. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, let me know what you think about the whole lion fishing experience. What you think about lion fish overall. You know what I mean? So up top and just that, you know, it's DUTCHdinero here representing for DUTCHdinero Substyle TV. Please remember, share, like, subscribe. Hit me up in the comment box, my fam. Let me know where I go on. And tell your friend them about Yasso. Cause a Yasso, nice.